To build an effective AI model, we need to provide it with clean, unbiased, sufficient, and representative data. In other words, the data used for AI model training must be thoroughly prepared. In this video, we'll walk through the main steps of data preparation. As with any complex project, selecting data for AI training begins with defining the project goals and setting clear objectives. Before collecting data, it is crucial to identify how the model should function and what results are expected. In other words, determine what you want to predict or classify. The first major challenge is deciding how much data you need: tens, hundreds, or thousands of samples. Unfortunately, there is no straightforward answer to this question. The required size of the training set depends on the project's complexity. For instance, for small projects like analyzing the sentiment of restaurant reviews, 500 to 2,000 labeled reviews may be sufficient. A well-known machine learning competition, Dogs versus Cats, that was hosted on the Kaggle platform, contains a dataset of 25,000 labeled images of dogs and cats, divided equally between the two classes. The goal of the competition is to create an algorithm that can accurately distinguish between images of dogs and images of cats. The competition has become a classic example for those new to machine learning and deep learning, providing a hands-on, practical introduction to image classification tasks. It remains a popular project for learning and teaching purposes due to its simplicity and the availability of a well-defined dataset. To implement a customer support chatbot for an e-commerce site, from 50,000 to 500,000 conversation logs are required. Netflix's personalized recommendation algorithm has been trained on billions of user interactions, including viewing history, ratings, and search queries. OpenAI's GPT-3 language model was trained on trillions of words from diverse text sources. One may conclude that the more samples you collect, the better results you will have, but it hasn't proved to be entirely true in real projects. Historically, data scientists believed they needed to have as much data as possible, but lately the opinion has changed, and now we face a new paradigm shift, emphasizing quality over quantity. A smaller, high-quality dataset can often outperform a larger, noisy dataset. It's crucial to collect data from various sources to ensure it's relevant to your task. Imagine you create an AI model to suggest dishes for a restaurant chain in France, but use reviews from Germany. Spoiler alert, it won't work well. Why? Because French people generally prefer wine, while Germans often favor beer, reflecting their cultural tastes. The same goes for any AI model. The training data must be representative and tailored to your specific needs. Enhance your dataset by applying transformations like rotating, flipping, cropping, and scaling images. For text data, you can use techniques such as synonym replacement, substituting words with their synonyms, random insertion, adding relevant words at random places in the text, and back translation, translating text into another language and back to the original to generate new variations. If gathering enough data feels like trying to build a mountain out of pebbles, consider using synthesized or synthetic data. This type of data is realistic. It mimics the structure and behavior of real-world data. Private, it contains no sensitive or personal information. Flexible, it can be customized for different use cases or edge scenarios. Scalable, it can be generated in large amounts quickly and cost-effectively. Bias-controlled, it allows you to add or remove specific biases as needed. Think of it as giving your AI a playground full of safe, smart, and useful imaginary friends when the real ones are hard to find.